This is The Scoop for Friday.
Good morning. I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines. Christopher John Worrell of Naples, a member of the Proud Boys extremist group who disappeared days before his sentencing in the U.S. Capitol riot case in August, is now in FBI custody. Few details were released, but Andrea Aprea with the FBI Tampa office confirmed the arrest late last night. Worrell was found guilty in May of multiple charges in the January 6, 2021 U.S. Capitol breach. A member of the Proud Boys extremist group, Worrell disappeared days before his sentencing in the case, according to a warrant later made public. His sentencing was canceled and is expected to be rescheduled at some point. Prosecutors are seeking more than a decade in prison. Federal student loan repayments restart beginning October 1st for the first time since they were paused in March of 2020. WMFE's Danielle Pryor reports.
Student loan payments were paused at the start of the COVID pandemic under the CARES Act. Borrowers will be required to make a payment sometime next month, and interest will start accruing on them again starting on October 1st. Stetson School of Business Administration's Randall Kroom says that means families could have, on average, $300 fewer to spend on discretionary items each month.
So for our local economy, there are some businesses certainly that have benefited from people having more income that they could control due to the pause or the break in student loan payments, and that might go away.
Krim says the good news is student loans won't fall into delinquency, and missed payments won't be reported to credit bureaus until October 1st of next year. In Orlando, I'm Danielle Pryor.
The conservative hostile takeover of a small progressive liberal arts college in Florida is seeing some resistance from ex-students and faculty who developed and launched Alt New College. Tremel Gomes reports.
The goal is preserving the traditional values it built as an online institution for academic freedom. Claiming 1/3 of faculty have left or been forced out, Alt New College is bringing back some of those instructors to teach online, free from political interference. Mary Ruiz is an alum who has served on the school's board since 2019. She was board chair when she resigned and is now an organizer of Alt New College.
We're most particularly concerned with subjects that concern the history of Black Americans, the intersection of science and politics, the study of gender, which includes women and other identities, and we feel it's a worthy subject of study since it includes more than half of humanity.
Some free courses, tutorials, and lectures are supported by donors. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has been touting the success of New College of Florida and is critical of a recent civil rights probe from the U.S. Department of Education into whether the school excluded or discriminated against qualified students with disabilities, kept them out of certain programs, or denied them financial aid. Ruiz says the concept is powerful and has attracted global partners such as Bard College of New York, giving students the chance to earn credit for the online courses.
The Open Society University Network is making its entire curriculum available online. In addition to the offerings of Alt New College, Bard is offering credit.
The concept for the alternative college isn't new. Ruiz says the grassroots effort was inspired by Smolny Beyond Borders, which transitioned to an online platform in response to an authoritarian incident in Russia, and Black Mountain College, renowned for its innovative approaches in preserving its institutional history. A listing of the free courses can be found on altnewcollege.org. This is Tremel Gomes for Florida News Connection.
Meteorologists are urging those with deaf or hard of hearing disabilities to make preparations this hurricane season. WMFE's Danielle Pryor reports September is Deaf Awareness Month.
The National Weather Service offers hurricane and other weather preparedness videos in American Sign Language and with captions. When it comes to hurricane preparedness, deaf and hard of hearing Floridians should pack a pen and notepad along with spare batteries for hearing aids in their kits. Florida Storms meteorologist Megan Borowski recommends that deaf and hard of hearing people also get a NOAA weather radio.
And there's special weather radios, so to speak, for the deaf and hard of hearing populations that display the text of the weather alert and have strobe lights that go off when the alert is issued for your area. So definitely have one of those in your toolkit.
She says there are a number of special needs shelters that Floridians can pre-register for in the state. A full list is available now at floridadisaster.org. In Orlando, I'm Danielle Pryor.
The Florida Department of Health in Hillsborough has issued a swim advisory for the following beaches based on the criteria for fecal indicator bacteria at Bahia Beach in Ruskin, Florida, and Davis Island Beach in Tampa, Florida. At this time, there's a potential health risk to bathing in public, and swimming is not recommended. The water samples may indicate increased risk of human disease, infections, or rashes. The presence of enteric bacteria is an indication of fecal pollution, which may come from stormwater runoff, pets and wildlife, and human sewage. The latest testing on all saltwater beaches is located at floridahealth.gov. For the weather, it's mild and cloudy in the Tampa Bay area. Highs today in the upper 80s, overnight lows in the mid 70s. Scattered thunderstorms possible after 5. I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines on 88.5 FM and the WMNF app.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.